What's up, everybody? That was not English. What's up, everybody? Cross Repair here. Today's job, we got the 66 Westy, and we got a leak in transmission. So we gotta pull the transmission, take apart the reduction boxes, reseal the differential and whatever else is leaking, and put it all back together, and yeah. So it should be pretty good. Follow along to me throwing videos on my rocks and hot potato. All right, we got the bus in, and the dog barking for the rock. Let's pull transmission. Gotta get these all set up here. Pretty impressed with this little lift. Pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with it. Got it for $1,000. Facebook Marketplace delivered, actually, because I don't know how I was going to pick it up in a Volkswagen, which is dope. Unfortunately, it got a little bent in parts because the guy who used it previously was a big diesel truck mechanic and used it more as a jack. So it's definitely seen better days, but for split windows, it does miraculously well. I would say very well. So let's go and lift this baby up. What the fuck? Who put that there? That's a 14. I'm in a bus. Nope, I'm in a modern car. Crazy, right? Been driving around town looking for a 46 mil socket. They don't have one. I was trying to save some time, use my cool little impact, beep, 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 but I actually wasted a ton of time by driving around trying to find a 46 mil socket to save time. So, gonna just do it the old-fashioned way. Put the tires back on, put it down. Don't you know? Also, this thing looks like a microphone. Yo, can you hear me? Microphone check. Oh! Well, had some lunch. Made it back from my search for the 46 mil. Coffee. Let's get this going. Down she goes. Well, as it turns out, whoever put this transmission together didn't even tighten the axle nut, so didn't even need to do that whole thing. So they're coming off. Oh, it looks like this one's maybe been tightened. This one at least has a cotter pin. They don't even have a cotter pin. Be right back. Lovely. Come on, little cotter pin. Just cotter pin in here. See anything? Isn't that a nice view? My back. You can't even see what I'm. You can see my hands. We got it.
Okay, it's off. Enough of watching me really do nothing because you can't see me. Alright, we got most of the axles taken apart. Gonna pull the transmission out. Gonna try a new one here, we'll see. Gonna try to lower this to the exact height of the transmission stand and see if I can pull it out that way. So I don't have a helping hand to lift up the transmission once it's out of the box. So that might work well. Also don't have a hydraulic lift table, which I need to invest in, but I don't have one. So, anyways, we'll see how that goes. It worked really well, actually. That was a super dope way to remove a transmission. Alright, we got the transmission out. Gonna do some parts cleaning. Alright, gonna dive into this guy now. Got all the parts washed up. So, just gonna start taking this guy apart. Got the diff out, cleaning it up. It's coming together. Alright, we're back, ready for assembly. Got all the parts cleaned. It's gonna be good, hopefully. we got the diff covers and diff back together. Had a little bit of trouble with the diff aligning in, but we got it. Just having a bearing seat issue. But it's all dialed in. Yeah, so we're gonna do a dry fit and make sure that we have our correct play here and get that all dialed in. Right now it's not dialed, so yep, we'll just play with our gaskets, make sure we get the right combination to get the right amount of friction. Okay. Alright, we got the 3 gaskets on and that's 2 loose. It's got virtually no friction there. So we're gonna decrease our gaskets. Alright, we got one side reduction box on. Gonna go ahead and tackle this side. It's coming together.
A little snack time before we get back out there.
Forget something? Yeah, I put it together, was like, oh my god, this has a shit ton of play. Got the plastic cover. Yep. So, I'm greasing it up. I'm gonna put it back on and just
If you ever wet your rest card pad, no, here we go. You're gonna wet your rest card pad. You're gonna wet your rest card pad.
oil cam. Woo. Made it worse. Boom. So, got it come back together. We got the axles and everything back on, cover plates and whatnot. Just got to do an axle boot, and then we're gonna put it back in the car, rebuild the axles, and be styling.
You're gonna wet your rest card pad. Just don't tell your friends, because they will hold on to that forever.
See how it goes, installing the engine on, the transmission, on the transmission settings. Do a little cleanup first. Alrighty, we're gonna put it back in the bus. Here we go. bit of issues with getting the thing off the transmission stand, but we got it figured out. And we're good to go. So we got to do a couple more things. His spring plates, like, really messed up. You can see it's all wallowed. At some point it was loose and just fucked it all up. So we got to do that, and then we're gonna do the plugs on here. So that's next on the docket, but the rest of it's coming together. We're looking good. Well, I think that's it for this video. Still got to do some things to it, but kind of waiting on parts to finish up the reduction box and the spring plate and whatnot. So yeah, pretty good. Pretty chill job for the most part. I mean, it took some time for sure, but pretty smooth transmission, kind of reseal and reassemble and kind of refresh, because the owner assembled it himself and wasn't really too educated on what was going on. So there was definitely a lot of errors with torquing and setting, you know, like the friction for the axle. Things were leaking like crazy. He didn't really assemble the reduction box right. There was a lot of things. He's a nice guy, but just not super knowledgeable when it comes to that stuff. So yeah, pretty fun to get it all dialed up, get it resealed, and you know, hopefully he won't have a leaking transmission anymore. So yeah, also got new tires on the bus, so that's pretty dope. It's got some KO2s for it, so it should be nice and good for the off-road. So anyways, the next video will be most likely putting back together these reduction boxes and doing the torsion and everything, because I got to change the spring plate. So
stay tuned for the next video, and I hope you guys are having a good holidays.